Good morning, friends. Good morning. It's good to see you today. Very, very good. Even though I can't really see you, it's very good that we're in this space together. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday morning. This is our second live stream. Mr. Stevie Meditates. This is our virtual group meditation dedicated to National Meditation Day. And I'm going to be honest with you. This couldn't come at a better time. I don't know about you, but it's been a pretty heavy week. And I think I can say that for a lot of us, if not all of us. And I'm hoping that we can use this space together to lift some of that, to not escape it, but give space to that, because the effects of that, not only in what we're watching on TV, but internally could be something very hard and very difficult to deal with if you're not taking space. Okay, so again, want to use this space, want to use the last day of National Meditation Month to give space for what, in terms for myself, and for what I want to focus on, to give space for that, and for me personally, I'm kind of focused on forgiveness, forgiveness for myself, forgiveness for those around me, forgiveness for my neighbors, for my community, and forgiveness for my nation, obviously, and for the world. We want. There's a whole group of us, and it's times like this that we have a tendency to forget that there's a whole group of us that don't feel the way that a lot of the media want to portray people to be out on the street. There's a lot of us just sitting here at home watching this or going about our business at work, feeling the effects of this, that are doing things about it in a very peaceful way. And this is a great example of that. That being said, for some folks that are just joining us, again, this is our second live mainstream for our YouTube channel, Mr. Stevie Meditates. Thank you so much for joining me. Please, if you want to engage in the chat, please engage in the chat. I would love to give a shout out to you. I'm going to wait for a couple more people to join us before we start on a meditation, on a very brief meditation. I was thinking, I got a lot of input from the last live stream that we did. A lot of folks gave me a lot of input about how to do some things, how to improve some things. And obviously one of the things was being able to see me a little bit better. So we were hoping that you guys aren't seeing a lot more, see me a little bit more clearly this time around. I hope you can hear me. If you can't, let me know, send me a text, send me a text. I would have edited that out in my videos. Send a comment, please. If you can't hear you can't hear anything. I'm seeing the comments pop up. So again, coming back to what I was saying, trying to make some improvements. One of those improvements was making sure that we maybe try something a little bit different. Get into a very super brief micro meditation, almost a warm-up, before we get into a little bit of a longer meditation. So that's what we're going to do right now. Before we get into our main meditation, let's get into a little warm-up just to kind of loosen things up, to get us a little bit more prepared. So wherever you're at, if you can do me a favor, if you can relax. If you're sitting in a chair like I am, put your hands on your knees. Feel your body. And wiggle around a little bit to see if you're comfortable. And begin to start paying attention to your breath. Whether it's through your nose, or if you like, feeling the rise and fall of your chest or belly. Okay, and don't forget, little friends, please join us. I know your parents are there, and I know there's grown-ups in this chat, but if we have any little friends that can join us, that would be wonderful. So now that we're in our proper position, ready to pay attention to our breath, for this very brief warm-up micro meditation. We're going to close our eyes and we're going to take one deep breath. You ready? Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now take normal breaths. Breathe naturally. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And it's okay if it takes a while for you to get into it. It's like anything else. It takes sometimes for some things, it takes a while to get warmed up. And so that's what we're doing this for. For those of us that need to get warmed up, that want to be ready, that want to be aware and mindful of what's going to happen in the next few minutes. Continuing to breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more in breath. And then let go. That's a nice little warm-up. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Now I feel ready. Okay, so continue. I see a couple of comments in the chats. I'm glad I'm seeing more people join us. I apologize if my eyes are all over the place. I'm trying to keep it on the green dot right there because I want to make sure I get a chance to connect with you and you guys get a chance to connect with me today. Since it's the last day of Mindfulness Month, and we're trying to celebrate this in a way that we can give thought to our feelings and our emotions and give space to some of these heavier, deeper, more intense emotions. That's the whole purpose of what we're doing today. And do this for a brief time. We're not going to take up a few hours of your day. This isn't a podcast. We're right here wanting to share with you that desire to find calmness and peace within. And so now that we've done a micro meditation, how are you guys doing this morning? How are you doing? Please let me know in the chat. I see a lot of folks, some folks popping in here. It's good to see you, Angela. Good morning to you and the little one. I hope she's up there. Hope she's up with us, joining us. Hello, Mr. Nichols. Thank you again. Your support always helpful, and all the people that are here. Just a quick shout out before we get into what we're here to do today and get into our meditation for National Mindfulness Day. It's been a very interesting morning. I don't know about you. It's been a very interesting week. I've had a lot of reminders this week. It's been a week of reminders. Reminders of how the old version of myself or the old reactions that I used to have towards situations, how they're not so old, how they're still with me, how they haven't left. They're just old friends that haven't visited in a while. But this week, a few of them visited. And it's, like I said, it's been heavy. And I'm really hoping that you guys have encouraged yourselves, care about yourselves enough to give yourself space, because there's a lot going on. Okay. So again, thanking you for giving me the opportunity for us to share this moment together. But like I said, it's been heavy. It's been heavy. That's why I'm very glad to do this. We're getting together to help lighten each other's load is what I've been thinking about and what I've been focused on when it came to this live stream. We get to help each other in real time, be more calm, be more mindful, and ultimately more loving. That's the ultimate motivation for me in doing what I'm doing right now, is that there is a lot of non-loving, a lot of hurt, a lot of hate, a lot of stress, a lot of struggle, and that's across the board. And as I posted on Facebook, on this last day of National Meditation Month, I really wanted to take the time to meditate on forgiveness. And so at this time, I want to ask you, what are you meditating on today? Please let me know in the chat. What are you meditating on today? What are you ready to give yourself to this morning? What are you going to enter into with your heart and your mind when we give ourselves some quiet time? I'm interested in that. So please share that with me in the comments, okay? With everything going on, I'm going to be totally 100% with you. With everything going on, today is the perfect day to take a breath, to breathe, because all of us are allowed to. I think, again, coming back to having reminders, today was a great reminder on how precious breath is. This week has been an entire reminder of how precious each breath is. Each breath, every moment. Because we don't know. We don't know when it's going to happen. Such a precious, precious thing to have a breath. And for us to take time today to dedicate ourselves to breathe. Such a special time, special day. And so I have to tell you guys this, okay, before we start our exercise, okay? And before we begin again to continue to think about, what are we going to meditate on? What are we going to do? I see some comments right now from friends. Tara, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining us and wanting to give ourselves space with what's going on. It's a great awakening. Yes, I know I need to awaken. Every time I think I'm awake, I get reminded that I'm still asleep. There's parts of me that are still taking a nap. So thank you. And I'm glad you're feeling good. I see, again, understanding. Thank you, Angela. Great topic to meditate on. All of us need that. All of us, me included. It's a journey. It's a journey. There are no experts here. There are no experts here. In terms of this journey that we're going on. There's just people that have more experience than others, and I'm just thankful to share mine and to welcome yours, to learn from you. Jennifer, thank you. Patience, yes, patience. All of us could use some patience. Believe me, this week was definitely a week where I wanted things to happen instantly. I wanted my food from McDonald's so fast. I did not want to wait for anything. I didn't want to be in the line at the supermarket. If there's any other injustices out there, I wanted them done quickly. So believe me, that is something that I definitely need to delve into today. So thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so very much. Thank you guys. So again, don't want to ramble on too much. We're already in 20 minutes into this. I apologize, guys. I know, I'm hoping, you guys can spare a little bit more time. We're going to get into the meditation right now. I'm going to tell you guys one last little story before we go, having to deal with my motivations for what we're going to be meditating about today. And I got a text last night. Okay, it was from my daughter. She just wanted to text me to let me know that she was thinking about me, and that she was proud that we were continuing to do this live stream and this YouTube, and just wanted to give me some words of encouragement. But in the text, she let me know that it was a heavy week for her too. That she was really feeling really upset about some of the images, about some of the commentary, just what's out there in the news, what's out there in social media. You guys know what I'm talking about. And that she'd been watching that, and it was really, really making her sad. And I thought about what I wanted to tell her. And that's something that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm going to share it with you before we get into our meditation. And that's, don't overdose. Don't overdose on the hate, on the shock, on the sadness. All it's going to do is keep upsetting you. Basically, you're just hurting yourself. And I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. Process it. This is one way to process it, is to give it space to work itself through your heart and through your mind. And then try to let go. This is also part of the letting go process. It's meditation. It's okay to think about these things. It's okay to know the facts about these things. It's okay to do that in every aspect of your life. You just can't overdose on it. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that's useful. I don't want you guys to be hurting, just like I don't want my daughter to be hurting, or myself, or any of my loved ones in my life. With that said, we're going to get into a brief meditation, okay? You guys know how Mr. Stevie does it. It's time to grab your chairs if you haven't. It's time to grab your cushions if you haven't. It's time to grab your blankets and your mats if you haven't, okay? Let's find that quiet place, that quiet room if you haven't. Take your laptop, take your phone. If you're watching this on a computer, close your door. Hopefully it's in a dimmer place than where I'm at, to give you guys some of that help to focus on that breathing and focus on where your mind goes, and trying to bring your mind into focusing on each breath. Okay. And again, as I've shared with you, for me, I'm going to use National Meditation Day, this particular morning meditation, on forgiveness. Okay. So with that being said, let's put up the Let's Meditate banner. I'm learning how to do this, friends. And find your comfortable spot. Make sure you wiggle around a little bit to get comfortable. Notice how your body feels. Make sure your hands are in your lap or on your knees or at your sides. Now take your first big breath, breathing in, breathing out. Make sure your back and your neck are straight. Now, close your eyes. Notice the air going in and out of your nose, or the rise and fall of your belly. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In, out. Continuing to breathe in and out. Trying to feel each breath as it enters your body and leaves your body. Feeling how valuable each breath is. Continuing to breathe in, breathe out. In, out. And gently bringing your mind back to the breath every time you get distracted. Every time you start thinking, am I doing it right? When is this going to be over? Or any other thought that enters your head. Come back to the in breath, the out breath. Breathing in, breathing out. In, out. In, out. Thinking about forgiveness. Breathing in. Forgiving myself. Breathing out. Forgiving others. Breathing in. Forgiveness for myself. Breathing out. Forgiveness for everybody else. All of us make mistakes. All of us have hurt people. All of us can be forgiven. And all of us can forgive. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Feeling that forgiveness with each breath. Trying to feel how valuable it is to have air flowing through our lungs so freely. Nothing stopping it. No one holding it. How valuable it is. And how much we don't even think about it. Breathing in. Breathing out. In. Out. In. beginning to let go. Letting go all of the fear. All of the hurt. Letting go. Making room for love. Breathing in. Breathing out. In. Out. Starting to come out of it. But keeping that feeling of forgiveness. Letting go. We need to let go. It's been so heavy this week. We have to let go. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. And at the sound of the bell, open your eyes. Thank you, my friends. Thank you very much. I needed that. That helped me. And I hope it's helping you. I hope you continue to make space today for yourself so that you can make space for those around you. Because we need it. We need it. It's been a heavy load. Heavy load this week. For some, it's every week's a heavy load. We just have to remember to take care of ourselves, to take a moment to value this breath. This breath. If anything, this week should remind us all of how valuable each and every breath is. Every breath. Thank you all very much. With that, I'm going to take a little bit of time to say a couple of things. Going forward, please let me know if you guys would like more live streams, more morning meditations. Excuse me. I would have edited this burping out. I would have. You guys, you'll see tomorrow. There's a new episode. Do you guys want me to do more morning meditations, live streams? We're moving into June, and we're moving out of meditation month. But I want to continue the morning meditations. Would you like me to do more of them? Is there a better time that you would like me to do? Is there a better format that you would like me to do them in? Please leave a comment. I'd like to read what your input is. Is there, like I said, a particular length that you guys would want them in, want these live streams in? Let me know, please. I can't thank you enough for joining me on this journey. It's a continuing journey, okay? It's a mindful journey, okay? The intent when we started the channel was for my students and thinking about how I could help them during this time. What can I give them that they can enjoy, or at least digest in a positive way, since I can't hang with them at PE and play games with them and do such things. That's what the whole purpose of the channel is. I feel that it's that we could do more. I feel there's a need out there, and I'm hoping to fulfill some of that. It's very encouraging to have parents, grandparents, other grown-ups that can enjoy this as well. I enjoy that as well. Please let us know how we can continue to improve the channel. I hope you guys continue checking out our episodes on there. We have a brand new episode tomorrow. Please come check it out. It's focused on meditations for foster youth and foster alumni. Please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below, please. So with that being said, I know some of you have to get to your morning. I'm going to spend a little bit of time getting into the chats, talking to some of the folks that are hanging out. I just want to thank you for meditating with me. All of you. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. I'm still getting used to all this. I hope everything, you were able to listen to everything and get something out of it. And I hope you enjoy and take with you that special space that you need to give yourself today on this last day of National Meditation Month. Let's get into some chats. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, my friend. I apologize if I mispronounce names. I'm so bad about that, but please correct me if I'm wrong. It's all love here. It's all love here. Cara Dad, you have a good morning. I hope you got something out of it. Okay. Dana, I hope we were able to give space to the fear, to the wandering mind with the news. I hope we were able to give a little bit of space there. And I thank you for joining us. Thank you, Miss Angela. I appreciate the support. I appreciate it. I really do, honey. I do. And it's not meant for anything. That's just me telling you how much we care. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Continuing with the chats. Thank you guys for interacting. Continuing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dina. I know you've been active on our Facebook page, and I appreciate it. And I thank you for all the positivity. We need it. Thank you for everything that you do in your capacity as a healer. And thanks for bringing that energy into this space. It's needed. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're noticing. Miss Danny, thank you very much. I'm grateful to you, my friend. I'm very grateful. So grateful. You've been nothing but a positive force and one of the folks that's been an inspiration for the channel. So thank you, my friend. And thanks for all your input. Please keep bringing it. Keep bringing it. Obviously, rough and ready. Yes, absolutely. When it comes to the help and the support that's needed for the channel, I thank Rough and Ready Media very, very much. I'm glad this felt great. I felt really, really good too. I'm hoping you guys do as well. It's really new for me still to be doing this on camera with other people, but I'm beginning to get used to it, and I feel it. I'm feeling something. I'm definitely feeling something, and it's something positive. And I just want to keep doing it. You guys let me know if this is something you would be interested in. I'm trying to get the way we do things a little bit more streamlined and a little bit more user friendly, and whatever you guys can give me as far as input would help. I'm glad that I'm very glad, Caridad, that my voice wasn't distracting. Please let me know. It's been something that I've been, I'll be honest with you, self-conscious of a little bit. In terms of me personally, when I meditate, there are certain days that I do like hearing a guided meditation where someone's voice is coming in every now and then or constantly. But there's those days that I want to basically just hear a gong or a bell and be in that silent space without any other interference. So please continue to let me know if we're talking too much, if we're not, if there's anything to improve the channel and improve your guys' experience, because that's what this is about. I want to improve your experience. Okay, so thank you for the suggestion. We're going to take it to heart, my friend. Peace and blessings to you. Nivak 11, thank you very much. Thank you for joining the chat. If you think anybody can get anything out of it, I hope you can spread this around. Please subscribe to the channel, and thank you for sending good vibes. Mr. Dana, thank you very much for the compliment. I'm glad my voice is comforting and it's easy to listen to. Yours is the same. I'm looking forward to hopefully one day maybe sharing that as well. I'm just going to throw that out there. See what can be done. Nothing in a rush. You know, we have all summer, okay? But definitely looking towards doing more of these. I personally want to do more live streams. It would be awesome to have some discussions or quote unquote interviews. Maybe not during a morning meditation, but maybe some episodes where we get that input, getting other folks' experience. That's what I'm kind of longing for, and what I'm hungry for is hearing from you and hearing from your experiences. Yes, absolutely. Like I was mentioning earlier, it's sometimes depending on the day, there's certain days that I want that guide to guide me along, and then some days I don't. I just want to be in myself and go where I'm supposed to go, wherever my heart's going or my mind's going or my body's going. And so I think it depends on what your mood is that day. But that being said, friends, again, please let me know how we can improve the channel. Check out our Instagram. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. We respond definitely within we try to respond within a few hours in terms of Facebook and Instagram. We're always checking that, trying to keep that updated. But please, if there's any comments you want to make, if there's any improvements, if you think there's folks that this can help, pass this along to them. Okay, if there's other guided meditations that you've benefited from, please bring those to us, share those with us so that we can get those out. This is about all of us coming together and bringing what we have to the table and sharing it. A bit of like a mindful potluck. A little bit of us, hopefully having a little sit down and sharing. We need more of that, and I'll take this. If this is how we're able to do it, if this is how we really put positivity out there into the world, then I'm all for it, okay? So that being said, new episode tomorrow, okay? Please check it out. It comes out tomorrow at 9:30. It's focused on meditations for foster kids. The reason for that is, I'll tell you briefly, next month, our entire month-long programming is going to be dedicated to fathers, fatherhood, and fatherless children. Each week's episode will focus on a particular group with meditations meditations specific to that group. So please come join us. It's going to be very, very, very good programming, very father-centric, parent-centric, child-centric, positive stuff for the month of June. Father's Day is in June. We thought it was the perfect theme for the month. Okay, let us know how you feel. Okay, guys, going back to the chats. Okay, going back to the chats, catching some more folks. Meditation, but you know what? I have to tell you too. Caridad, you've been bringing up some great points this morning. I do a lot of listening as well of meditations on YouTube. It's been a great resource, a tremendous resource in terms of self-care and self-help. And yes, I see a lot of the guided meditations there where it's just a picture or some kind of digital moving image. And I find those work for me in terms of when I listen to them, because I'm usually listening to them with my eyes closed, lying down, or I'm at work, or I'm doing something, my attention's drawn away. Basically, my eyes are doing something else, either resting or watching something else. And those help for that. This is what's been interesting for me as well, is wanting to see someone and meditate with them. And so I'm glad that it's good for you guys. I'm hoping, I wish I had a little box with your guys' faces in there so I could, meditate with you, see you, listen to you. And I'm hoping to move in that direction at some point. Okay, but I'm totally with you. And it's a lot of the meditations, you don't see anybody, only pictures and so, as I've gradually been doing this, I've been joining meditations, live meditations, usually on Facebook Live, by a handful of folks that I follow. And I've been enjoying those, totally enjoying them. Maria De Leon, thank you for joining us. I know you were trying last week. I'm glad you were able to come in on this, and I hope you get something out of it. If you didn't catch everything, it's been going on. I'm looking at the live. It's been on for about 47 minutes. I'm surprised I talked that long. I'm surprised you guys even want to listen to me that long. So as I'm wrapping things up, I thank you. Thank you very much. I hope to do more of these. You guys, let me know if you are interested in doing more live morning meditations. I think I'd like to enjoy doing some more. And with that, I'm going to let you all go. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope you continue to take time this afternoon into the week to care for yourself, to love yourself, to give yourself space to work out whatever emotions or thoughts you have. Please give yourself that space. If you need resources, if you know of resources, share them. If you need resources, come to our channel. Contact me, or if you know if you know other resources, pass them on to me, and I can share them on the Instagram, on the Facebook, or during the channel. Okay. Again, I'm seeing more comments. I'm kind of sticking around. I want to make sure everybody gets a shout out. You guys have been totally awesome. Nivak 11, thank you very much. I'm definitely going to make myself more available. It's been new starting a channel and doing a weekly episode and then having a live stream, but I'm getting used to it. I'm enjoying it, and I want to do more of it if you guys get something out of it. So thank you, Nivak. Carrie Dad, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. That's the other reason why I want to see your faces. I just want to thank you properly. So with that, I will thank you, thank you, thank you. Until the next live stream, please take care of yourself. Make sure you meditate. If you need help, come to the channel. Contact us. If you want more of these, let us know. Thank you for meditating with me. Stay calm, friends.